Hello.
Guys.
Guys, guess what?
You found Waldo?
Waldo found himself a long time ago during a trip to Europe one magical summer, Courtney. So
I love guessing games, Steve. What?
Well, this isn't a game. It's special. It's the premiere of our fifth season.
That's a big deal. I can't believe we made it this far.
Me neither. We must have something pretty big to commemorate it, right?
Like what?
yeah, like some special guest stars, maybe a robe.
Well, that's for the Five Timers Club at SNL.
For real though, what do we have for tonight?
Well, I don't have anything.
Yeah, I definitely don't.
So what do we even have planned?
No one has any themed content for the occasion?
Well, we can always just wing it like we always do.
That sounds like a great idea.
We got a great show for you. Stick around.
Count Orlok?
Please call me Nosferatu.
Okay, Nosferatu?
Please come in. You know, come like C-U-M.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I got it.
Your profile said you were a comedian. I thought you would appreciate it. I have been waiting 500 years to make that joke.
Speaking of profiles, you look a little different.
Oh, yes. I have been meaning to have new portraits painted.
You had these commissioned? Okay, sugar daddy.
No, wait. I never had children. My bloodline ends with me.
Is that some kind of joke or something? Anyway, can we actually get this rolling a little bit? I've got a early transatlantic flight I gotta catch, so.
Actually, I don't know. I was thinking maybe we could get to know one another, talk, make an evening of it. Besides, the weather is so bad.
What? No, it's like 76 and sunny outside. Look, I like moody lighting as much as the next guy, but this is a little too moody for me. I like to see what I'm doing, so I'm actually gonna open this curtain.
No, wait, you mustn't.
How am I supposed to suck that?
Well, I think it really comes down to nature versus nurture. Oh, it's nurture, you think? Oh yeah, for me it's always been nurture. Well, Tom and I, we love to watch football, so we thought our little Billy would too, but then you know what happened with him. He took one look at a piano and he became a little musician, so he didn't learn that from us. And I think that's Mother Nature. Yeah, well, our little Colleen, that she became a world-class jam maker. And guess what? I've never made this stuff. You haven't? I never have. You haven't. And so I says, right then, I said, that's Mother Nurture. It's what? I said, well, obviously that's Mother Nurture. Is that right? Well, one of my kids loves foosball and the other one is 6'8". They didn't get that from me. So you never know what nurture's gonna do. You always say nurture? Oh, sure. Nurturally. Yeah, but when you say it like that, maybe it really is nurture. Exactly. Oh, hey, are you thirsty? I've got some bottles of Nurture Spring Water. Oh, gosh, no, I'm a real klutz. I don't want to spill it on your furniture. Gosh, I don't even know why it's a debate. Nature, nurture, nature sounds weird now. I know. What am I supposed to say? I'm very naturing with my kids. Yeah, what am I, some kind of nermskull? Some kind of nernperp? We weren't born yesterday. Hello, Mom. It's me, biological son. Oh, hi, honey. Just going to go on down to the shops real quick, get some things for dinner for you and my father, the two of you who raised me and birthed me. I'm going to get some kippers and the like and other things like that. Let me know if you need anything. All right. Bye. Okay, honey. Bye. That's your son, all right. Mother. Nurture.
Hey, roommate,
Yeah?
how often do you sanitize your phone?
Sanitize my phone. Is that what's happening when your phone goes on the conveyor belt at the airport?
No.
Oh. Never.
Good evening. Welcome to Better on Newspaper News. I'm your host, Andrew Smith. And we begin tonight with this guy. Donald Trump spent the better part of 2 weeks slashing programs and reshaping the government in his image, despite repeatedly calling the current federal government overreaching, unruly, and bloated. But if he really wanted to make it in his image, could have just left it alone. And there's his best bud. Elon Musk has come under phony fire this week when he was accused of benefiting from video game stolen valor after allegedly paying other people to help get him onto the leaderboard of a popular RPG game, Path of Exile 2, which is also what most Americans would like to see happen to him. Elon's behavior would certainly be frowned upon by many of his South African ancestors who always did their own apartheids. Surely his grandfather there would be rolling over in his whites-only grave. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is poised to become the next Secretary of Health and Human Services, potentially leading to the end of health and humans alike. Experts have weighed in on the danger of RFK and saying that it is what happens when a Kennedy is allowed to live past 70. They won't make that mistake again. A man who survived being pushed onto the subway tracks last month is saying that he plans to ride the train again. Gave this interview in his apartment that he lives alone in with his 16-year-old dachshund named Leo. So truly, what does he have to lose? Hearing of this solo living situation, a majority of New Yorkers have said that they would be on the lookout in order to push him onto the tracks to get to that apartment. Finally, a new trend among college-age men is a male enhancement product often sold at gas stations and called Royal Honey VIP. The active ingredient in this is allegedly that which is found in Cialis, leading many to assume that the VIP must stand for very impotent penis. But the product does have its fans. And here to comment is honey enthusiast himself, Winnie the Pooh. There he is. Hey, Winnie, how are you?
Hello.
Welcome. Thanks for being here. Now, everybody knows that you love honey.
Oh, yes, I absolutely love honey.
Is there anything more that you love? Anything you love more than honey?
Oh, yes,
What's that?
royal honey.
Right. Tell us about that.
So, you know how honey comes from bees?
Uh-huh.
Well, with royal honey, I get a stinger of my own.
I think I know what you mean.
That's right, a real 100-acre wood.
Yeah, indeed.
Do you know what my nether bits were like before royal honey?
Yeah, I actually don't.
Piglet,
And after royal honey,
Tigger.
that is a fun visual.
You know, it used to be if I wanted to grab a knob, I had to climb a tree.
And now?
I take some royal honey and I've got more knob than these paws know what to do with.
Those are some pretty big paws you got there.
You know it.
So, when did you first learn about this royal honey?
Bear Week on Fire Island.
How'd you end up there?
Christopher Robin was hosting a firefighter auction.
Well, that's fun.
Everyone's hose was all a tangle by the end of the night.
I bet.
But that's besides the point.
Right.
But speaking of the point, you know what does a lot of pointing?
No, what?
Me, after royal honey.
I was going to ask about that because you don't wear pants, right?
Historically, no. But recently I tried to put on a pair of pants, but I couldn't.
Because of your belly.
No, because I'd just taken a hero dose of royal honey.
Did you have a date?
No, I was helping Owl with a window curtain.
What does royal honey have to do with that?
He said he needed a tension rod, so I said I'd be right over. Quite the misunderstanding.
Well, were you able to help him hang the curtain anyway?
No, Owl took some royal honey as well, and we went off to show Eeyore.
Well, what does Eeyore think of royal honey?
Doesn't like it.
No, really?
Nope. He loves it.
Oh, that's great.
Really makes you realize why they call it a big giant donkey.
Oh, I'm going to hold you right there, Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh, everyone. Thank you so much. That was fantastic and very informative. Well, that is all of the time that we have tonight for Better on Newspaper News. I have been your host, Andrew Smith. Good night, everybody.
This is a tough hurricane, one of the wettest we've ever seen from the standpoint of water. Rarely have we had an experience like it, and it certainly is not good.
The N-word. You have two N-words. You don't mention either one of them. The nuclear word you don't mention because the power is so destructive. And it was 30 or 35 questions.
99 cents a minute. I'll make it quick. Yes, hi. 45 across. What's the clue? Don't you just have the answer in front of you? Okay, Hotel Alt, maybe. 6 letters. This is 99 cents a minute. I'm not trying to work it out. I don't need you to get me to get it. I just need you to give it to me. Okay, of course, you got to make some money. Let's say this. We'll do a 5-minute call. You'll get $5. I'll get the answer, and that'll be that. Okay, great. So, Hotel Alt, maybe. How am I? No, yeah, I'm still here. It's just been so long since anyone's asked me that. So I was like, I don't know, Ted, why don't you and Ned both explain to me what a redundancy is? And that's just the kind of stuff I'm dealing with at my volunteer group. Don't even get me started about the shit show that's going on at my real job. Oh, and another thing? So I missed bulk pickup day, but what I did end up doing was smashing that microwave into a million little pieces and spreading them along the curb for street sweeping. Oh, they grow up so fast, you know? Oh no, I don't have kids. I self-sterilized in shop class. No, you hang up. Oh yeah, I guess that would be against company policy. Is this the part where we run away together? I'm serious, I can take care of you. I don't know where we go, maybe we just start with an Airbnb. Oh my God. Hotel Alt, maybe 6 letters, Airbnb. This meant nothing, goodbye.
Yay.
Wow, we really pulled it together.
We pulled it together. That's how we've learned to do it over the past 4 seasons. Oof. Ringing in our 5th here.
Well,
Seat of our pants.
As always.
I'm honored to enter into another season with you all.
That makes all of us. Yeah, for real. That's quite amazing.
Nice job.
We've genuinely surprised ourselves, which is awesome. Well, as always, whoever's watching live, we had our fun on this side of things. Hope you enjoyed. And what do you say? Good for now, right, guys?
Thank you all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, we're off.